Hello, thrill seekers. Welcome back to Bubba's Wonderland. So, on the last episode, we got a new name for our park and upgraded our roller coaster. We have Timber Wax Run. We've also added a couple of rides and built a lake with some more shops around it. So, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and finish up our section 1 of the park here, which is all enclosed by the roller coaster. So keep your hands up and enjoy the ride, and let's get to it. So we have a little area right here, a little area right here, and then probably to decorate more around the area. There is one ride that I really want to build, and I think we got it through the research in the last episode. So let's go ahead and check these out here. So we had Soaring High. That kind of looks like a boat, so we'll have to look into that. That's a thrill ride. We got Famous Speed. Yeah, that's more of a sci-fi ride. And then we have Family Fun on the High Seas. There it is, the swinging ship. That's the one I've been wanting since we started this section. We are going to start some more research. We have quite a few rides already. See, Spin, 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 Smashing the Atom, and Spin to Win. So let's go ahead and start doing these shops. So we have hotels that we could go ahead and research. And then we have Street Fox Coffee. Get a little energy in everybody. And then we have another food shop here we can get. So we'll get those running here. So they'll take 15 days to do. Now, we just got staff members can't find the staff building with space. So we need to increase the staff building. The only one that we have right now is this one back here. So I want to build one back this way, so when we build our next expansion, which will either be off in this direction or this direction, so we'll either come up around this way or this way to get to it. I haven't decided that part yet. But again, I do have a poll going up, so if you want to choose on what's the next theme for my expansion, check out my YouTube page. I have a poll up. Go ahead and cast your vote. I'll leave it up to you guys to see the next theme. So let's go ahead, and we have some room back here in the back of this building, so we can make us a staff room back here for people, at least from this half over, and then for the new section. So let's do that real quick. We'll pause here. So I think that looks pretty good like that. Wish I could have gotten rid of the curb that goes around this curve. So I got rid of the curb part that goes along the back of this part. I kind of got the bench there to kind of hide that part popping up right there. Well, that way they get some benches they can sit, or other people can come sit. And we got a trash can, so now we got that opened and set up here. So hopefully that'll allow more of our people to rest. I'm going to go ahead and move that one up to 7 also. And we're going to add a part like we did on the other one. I think that adds a really nice little add-on to here. So we got one of them leaving here. I saw 2 of them walk in this way. Wonder if these guys are walking down there or if they're coming down here to the other staff house. So they're heading to the staff building. They're heading to the staff building. So everybody's heading to the staff building. I don't know if they got their brakes on the right time or not. So hopefully we get this sorted out and they start getting their brakes and set up right. We'll come back and look at that later. But let's go ahead and start on the rides we want to do. So let's check those out here. So like I said before, I want to do the swinging ship. This is the one I've been wanting to do ever since I opened up this side. Oh, quite, that thing's huge. I don't know if I have a spot. I don't think it'll fit in here with all this. I might have to move this one over and then put the swinging ship back here. It's definitely not going to fit in this area unless I completely redo it all. Unless I try to put it over the water, but I really didn't want to cover up our little lake here. And I don't want to put it outside of the roller coaster. It'd be neat if I could add it like back this way. And then maybe some stuff up here. So yeah, let me move this one and then add this over there. We're gonna have to get in here and close this one. So we'll get this closed and get these people cleared out here. We got that. So let's go ahead and move. More thefts are reported in the park. We might have to get more security too. But let me get this moved over and then see about getting the swinging ship in here. All right, I like how I did that. I got rid of the railing because I plan on doing something else with the railing. But I'm going to build this one first, and then I'll kind of put the decoration in between both of them and maybe add a little bit into here. So we'll decorate this whole area. So let me get the swinging ship here. Yeah, I like that put spot. Have the roller coaster right there in the background like that. It leaves it off, but it leaves us enough room to build our queue that we want to build. Let's build all that in here. Alright, I think that's looks good for a queue line. It's not too long, but it's not too short. So now we're going to go ahead and start on the scenery. We have props that we can add into here. So we'll do a time lapse and decorate this whole area. We'll kind of combine these two rides in together. So let's get into it here. So I decided to make this one of my first theme rides in my park. Going with the ship, I wanted to do a pirate theme here. I want to do it different than the rest of phase 1, where it's just a whole lot of plants covering around. That way when the guests come walking through the queue line, they get more of an experience and a lot more to see. And then kind of adding the pirate theme over here to the squid ride, I think adds a little bit more into it. So it's just not walking through the queue of the pirate ship, it's walking through the queue of the squid ride, and might make customers want to try to ride it next. Then I decided with the little pirate area over here, having them more on a stage, and then having an area where guests can come and just relax, sit down, and listen to the music and watch them play up there. And I removed the railing from the pass when I built the pass. I want to make this more unique from the rest of the park, and having these wooden fences going around I think adds into the character of the pirate theme here. I like the little rope fences back here, and thought that it might add more of a backdrop so you don't see just a roller coaster in the background. I like how they look all together, and then actually getting them stacked together to building more of a higher wall, I think gives it also a little bit more unique and more of a background. Now doing this does take longer than my normal just putting plants everywhere and making it kind of full, but again I wanted to try to do something different. I had fun doing this. It does take some time, and it is a little challenging because you can't stretch or make the fences smaller, so you got to kind of combine them together and make them seam together where you don't see a big difference in them. I won't be doing this to a lot of my rides, but I definitely like doing this kind of theme, putting it together like this. Then I decided to do more of the rope fence back here. I figure since the roller coaster is so close to the path over here, having a higher wall back here in the back will help customers from trying to reach their hands through when a roller coaster is coming through, because we don't really need people getting their hands chopped off or anything like that. And again, it adds more to a structure or wall around it. And then I'll also add a bigger wall back here to kind of showcase where the redcoats will be firing onto the pirate ship. So it's just not going to be pirates over here. You'll have the redcoats kind of attacking the pirate ship to add more to the realism of the pirates. And then I use this rock texture around it to kind of blend it in more, because you're more on a island or on a beach than you are in grass area. And then adding these trees around I think also gives it more character. And then I wanted to add a little bit more up here to the stage to kind of blend it in also, so it's just not plain. I think it's turning out very well. Again, I had a lot of fun trying to build this and try to figure it all out. So I think adding this little market here to the past the line kind of queue, it's a little something different than what you would see walking through the main queue. And then of course I'm gonna have the sign for the pirate ride to tie it all in together. All right, so let's go ahead and check out make sure we got the pricing right for this. We've got everything been running for a little bit. So we have the pirate ship here running. Price is still looking good. The line's not too long for it. It is back here at more of the end of this section of the park. So definitely a less crowded area. We got our band going down here. All right, so we're at 335 divided by 35 is 950. So we can actually raise the price of this one up since the scenery and everything's changed. So we got going good. Lines and queues still look pretty decent. They're not too full. The roller coaster's packed and the log foam is not too packed. So we got one section left in the park to do, this little section for stage 1. So we'll need to pick us another ride for it. And we just had this one right here. To me, those look like little boats. And it's pretty small, so I wonder if we can kind of get this sneaked into here. Let's move some of the scenery, see if we can't sneak it back. We'll have the exit probably right here, and then we'll have the entrance kind of weave its way through here. So let me move this and get this all set up. Not a long queue, but I think that'll work. Now we just need to do the decorations. We're gonna go ahead and get this one running here while we do that. So I go back to my over-the-top scenery here for this side of this ride to match it all into the rest of the rides around it. When I say over the top, I'm not meaning like it's too crowded. I'm not complaining about how it looks. I'm just making it more fuller and have more things to see when people walk through. So it's just not the same plants and everything. I do like going around the edges and making sure there's not really just grass everywhere, that there is some type of plant or something there. So it just doesn't seem plain and boring. I wanted to be not just a place where people can come through and ride rides, but if they just want to kind of walk around and look at the scenery and the flowers and all that stuff. I do know one time I was in Dollywood and I always wondered why there was plants and flowers and everything crowded around a lot of the rides. And sitting there watching my son actually ride a ride that I really didn't want to, I realized that it was kind of peaceful just being there with the flowers and the plants. So that's the vibe I'm trying to give through here with all these flowers and everything. So if you don't want to ride a ride, you can still feel a little bit more happy just seeing the beautiful flowers and plants everywhere. So that was my goal for having all these everywhere. It is challenging. I don't try to pick up just any type of flowers or plant everywhere. Like I said, I do try to kind of blend it in. So if you kind of like this, let me know. All right, got that set up. Let's go ahead and do our pricing for this. So $734 divided by 35. So we're at $20.50. So as for my first park and my first section, I think it's looking pretty good. I need to go through and check the pricing, make sure we're doing all good on that, and kind of fill in some spots. Might actually start putting in some lights so we can go to dark mode and see how that looks. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll do our final reveal of section 1 of Bubba's Wonderland.
Hello, thrill seekers. Welcome to Bubba's Wonderland. Phase 1 is complete, so grab the family and come out to enjoy this beautiful park. Phase 1 is surrounded by our wooden roller coaster, Timber Wack Run. If you're big or small, thrill seeking, or just to hang out, we have it all. So come swing along with the pirates. Or help the redcoats fight the monster of the lake. Experience the magic at night with our bright new lights. So come join us here at Bubba's Wonderland, where every visit is a new adventure.
Alright, this is stage 1 of the park. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. I think it turned out really well. The decorations and everything, and especially the lights here at night. So we got everything all lit up. We have new signs that have advertisement to them to the shops. We have our pirate ship right here with its sign. Of course, all of our pirate stuff going on back here. This is our newest ride that we added. We redid our squid ride here, moved it over, added a couple of clams and shells. We got us a little mermaid back here. And then we upgraded all the lights in the park, upgraded the lights in the roller coaster queue here. And then we've also upgraded our log foam, which is now red coat splashdown. So it looks a whole lot better now. It don't look as boring. And we have a monster over here that the red coats are trying to fight off their ship here. We have a broken up ship that's through here that you actually get to drive through. And then here's the pieces of the ship. And then of course it's all lit up too. So let me know what you guys think of it. I will have the new update park on Steam, so it'll be Bubba's Wonderland Stage 1. So I'll make sure I put that into the Steam Workshop. I'll have all this in here. Let me know if you want me to put the red coat splashdown and everything that's in it. You can leave a comment down below if you want me to add that to the workshop. I might anyways. And I'll update the Timber Wack Run in the workshop also to add all the lights in it. So I want to thank everybody for the support through these videos. These videos have actually done very well. So again, thank you everybody out there for all the new supporters and everyone commenting and watching. You guys help keep my channel going. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep the park alive. We'll see you next time.